So we called on Monday.
Oh, ma'am. Damn.
So, and the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate either.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right
calm
now,
it
man.
down.
This is a public space, you know, so.
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
No,
In a
100%.
public space.
And I'm just letting you know that, you know, sometimes you can also ask, hey, would you like to please use normal language in front of my daughter? That would have been great, too.
I think in a public space, we kind of have an understanding.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that wall is blocked, you know, so I can see it.
Well,
Honestly, at this point, I'm just getting tired of content creators and streamers out in public using the "it's a public space" excuse when just being a general nuisance to everybody else who just has a regular life. Like, it just gets to a point to where you are just completely obnoxious, and then you don't have any public social etiquette for everybody else who are not in this line of work. And this is coming from me as a content creator who's been doing this for basically over 10 years at this point, and actually being paid for about 8 years now for uploading and streaming content to the internet. So obviously, in this situation, I am probably the best person to speak on this topic. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same Nina Lynn who was friends or is friends with the Zoe Laverne chick who SA'd that editor slash producer assistant for the streamer Silky. It went from "it's just a prank, bro" to "I'm just a YouTuber, it's for my channel, it's for my YouTube channel," to now it's a public space. Meanwhile, you are in closed facility in a private establishment with a child, a mother, her child sitting right next to you, and you're cursing, using foul language. And you guys know I'm not a quote unquote snowflake. Yes, I do curse. Yes, I do sometimes say outlandish stuff in my videos. But would I ever, in the presence of a family, a mom and her child, use harsh language, foul language, and be disrespectful in front of somebody who literally does not want to hear me cursing and acting a fool for content in an enclosed space when she's just trying to enjoy her spa day with her daughter next to her? Like, genuinely speaking, I fail to see how this isn't common sense at this point. If you want to go outside and do that where people have the freedom to move out of your way, they don't have to be trapped in an enclosed space 5 feet away from you, hearing you do all kinds of wild buffoonery, go for it. But if you're in an enclosed establishment, and mind you, again, this is the same woman along with her best friend Zoe Laverne who SA'd that young man, Syed, who was, by the way, banned for literally, what, 2 days max? Yeah, apparently male SA in this day and age is not taken seriously, if it ever will be. Yes, the double standard is very real. Had that been, oh my god, a male doing that to a female, roles reversed, that man, he would have caught charges. That said though, I now see why the general public has a disdain for streamers now. It makes sense.
I appreciate you cleaning it up now.
Oh, of course. Like, I just don't want to do this issue, you know? Not everything has to be all.
This is like,
It's like the most Karen argument. I cannot. What the hell?
She calls her a Karen because she doesn't want you cursing in front of her child while she's at her spa appointment getting her, what is this, a pedi manicure? Or the pedicure is for your feet, right? And so was her kid right there. Meanwhile, you didn't even ask her for permission to have her on stream, literally on a live stream in front of thousands, potentially millions of people with the re-uploads. Like, again, if I were an IRL streamer and I'm in a situation like this, I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable. Are you cool being on the camera? Do I have your permission to film you? If I'm not in public and I'm in an enclosed environment like this, I want to make sure everybody's comfortable. And clearly this lady is not comfortable.
I appreciate the apology.
Great.
Oh shit.
1, 2.
Sir, do not be recording.
Oh, no, it's just me. It's just me. Trust me. We got no one else. We can't do that either.
See, she deserves to be kicked out of this establishment. She's genuinely a jackass. Not only is the client not comfortable, the one who told her to, you know, calm down, don't curse in front of my child, but also the nail tech over there is now having to butt in. She clearly looks annoyed, telling her cameraman to not film. And now Nina wants to lie and say, oh, it's only just me. Meanwhile, you're using a wide lens that captures basically the entire frame of the room. Like, genuinely speaking, of all places, why are you in a nail salon doing any of this?
Yeah.
1, 2. We have to.
Yeah.
Right. We have to do that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, this is just straight up antisocial behavior. And again, this is why content creation streamers and, you know, people in my line of work are now some of the most hated people in the world. They view us as spoiled, entitled, rude, antisocial, just neurotic, and downright annoying.
Fuck. Bitch. Shit.
And they think this shit is funny. And of course, you guys already know I always like to get the general sentiment of the public, what people like to, you know, say in regards to these clips in the comment section, right? And in the comment section, people are now saying, Nina Lynn is the new Jack Doherty. I can't stand her, bro. Swear she's speedrunning to be the most unlikable person in streaming. Another person said, don't like Nina, but let's not act like 13-year-olds are all innocent. And I fail to see the relevance. See, this is some weird ass logic, and this is a slippery slope. And mind you, at 13, we all used to be 13. Some of us may have smoked cigarettes or drank alcohol or viewed explicit content on the internet. That now makes literal adults like Nina legally or morally in the position to now expose 13-year-olds to any of that because, quote unquote, let's not act like 13-year-olds are innocent. I just fail to see the relevance. It doesn't matter if that 13-year-old girl in that chair with her mom was innocent or not. There are certain things called boundaries, of which it seems like modern people, especially content creators, just don't understand. Someone else said seeing streamers interact with normal people is hilarious because it shows how fucking stupid the streamer is. Here we have this one commenter by the name of Chris underscore 303, Chris with a K, by the way. He said, clearly she don't give an F about what y'all think. She a vibe for real. The way he's even saying this is cringe. And she right, it's a public space. Protect your children all you want. Not letting them cuss is gonna have them cussing every sentence when they grow up. Soft ass generation. Yo, I think they're failing to understand the point, bro. There's something called boundaries, bro. Second of all, I'm an adult, and if somebody's sitting right next to me while I'm in a spa getting a pedi, right? Some guys do. I've gotten my feet washed and toes pampered in the past before. Don't come for me. That said, though, if I had some ratchet, ghetto, loudmouth, belligerent person next to me with a foul mouth saying all kinds of stuff while streaming, as a man, I would be pissed too. Like, that's weird as fuck. And I'm an adult man. That doesn't mean I'm soft. You guys know I'm not soft. But there's something called a time and place for everything. I don't know why people just don't understand the concept of, you know, particular places, different contexts for different behaviors. See, this is why the society we live in now is so, like, everybody's angry and cynical because we just don't have social etiquette and, like, empathy for one another anymore. It's really annoying and strange. Someone else pointed out something that I said earlier in this video. It's actually not a public space. It's private property and could be kicked out. I think they meant she could, which is true. Private property. The owner came in, saw you doing this, a manager, and wanted you out. You could have been kicked out. Public property means that you have a right to be there under federal law. A nail salon, a private nail salon that is not subsidized by the government is technically not a public place or space. Someone else then said, hate this bee, but kicked out for cursing. If this lady doesn't own the place and no one else has a problem, then she shouldn't be kicked out, and let's not act like 13-year-olds don't. I hate that logic. They keep bringing up that child's age as if there's any relevance. Just because some 13-year-olds curse doesn't mean all of them curse. And just because a lot of them curse doesn't mean a parent who's with that 13-year-old wants somebody else cursing in front of their child. The same thing goes for smoking, drinking, twerking, toting guns, and any other adult recreational activity. I'm sure plenty of kids do the same thing, but that doesn't mean a parent who's out with their kid wants somebody else doing that in front of their kid. Like, it's like these people don't understand until they have their own kids. Mind you, I don't even have kids yet. I probably won't for the next decade or so, but even I can understand that very simple logic of not wanting to be around degenerate behavior while you're out on a spa day with your kid. Then this guy responded back by saying, you're cursing, filming minors without a parent's and others' consent. Yeah, because even the nail tech was obviously annoyed. They also say you're being loud and having a full camera crew. Mind you, we didn't even see the person filming, like a whole camera crew in the shop. But yeah, they say having a full crew just watch you and be in everyone's way. The owners could easily kick her out unless she's gotten permission from the owner and consent of the customers to film them. But with that context, clearly this person doesn't care, and clearly Nina doesn't care. Like, I'm telling you, it's people like this who are gonna like make more rules for content creation. They're gonna force the hands of Twitch, YouTube, and Kick and all these other social media platforms to now start enforcing rules on all of us content creators that can limit our freedoms on what we can film. Because because people like Nina can't behave. Literally, it happens all the time. All it takes is one content creator to fuck up, go too far, and now we're all being censored. Even if we do have the permission of other people around us to film, now all of a sudden we can't do any of it because Nina set the precedent. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this. This came across my feed. I wanted to talk about it because it's just annoying. And I feel like sometimes I'm an outlet for the average person to vent their frustrations through, and I can use my platform to do that for you guys. That said, hope you guys found this informative, entertaining at least. If you have any other videos or topics you want me to cover, you already know what to do. DM me on Instagram, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.